Hey, B,
What's up?
we got our first video question.
Really?
And I like these because it makes it more immersive, right?
Love video questions. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
Any question you have at all whatsoever, send us a video. We'll hit you
So
back.
this is from Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay, let's take a look.
Hey guys, this is Wes from Atlanta. Big fan, first time caller.
There you go, Wes.
I wanted to ask you guys about the body cams and whether or not you like them. And also, I know here in Atlanta they are not required to have them on at all times. Is that the case in Vegas as well?
Good question, Wes. Thank
Great
you.
question, Wes.
Thank you. Good looking beard too.
And yes, I wanted to say, glorious beard.
Yeah.
I think I still have a little PTSD from when I shaved my
Yeah.
beard. Wes, but I like it. I
Keep
like
rocking.
it.
Keep
I wish I
rocking.
could wear mine, but
So I remember when we were on the proto team to test the body cameras
we were.
with Sergeant Bateson back in the day.
We were.
And we were scared shitless to have it because it definitely changes how at the time because
It was new.
It was very
It
new.
was what was that? Was that like
Dude.
2008?
Yeah, it was.
2009?
Yeah.
Give or take? 2008, 2009?
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed the way some people worked.
Well, I had a parrot on my chest or on my
And
shoulder.
At first, it's a little daunting.
It is.
It's scary. How would you, America, no matter what you do, okay, no matter what you do, how would you like to have a camera on your shoulder recording everything you do 10 hours a day, 40 hours a week for 20 years? Think about that.
Yeah.
School teacher, no matter what you do. And then they watch it and critique, and you can get in trouble for what you've done. Now imagine that. I'd love to see Congress and Senate wear body cams.
How about a priest?
Yeah, that too.
So listen, after we got used to them, they saved us a lot of grief
Correct.
because a person that we made contact with, they can make allegations of whatever. Well,
Correct.
let's watch it right here.
Happened to me 3 times.
Let's watch it right here. Have the supervisor right there. Now, we can't make any changes on those videos.
Correct.
That has to be done by the administration.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't even change it.
Nobody
they
can
can
change-
just move it
Yes.
from one location
Yes.
to another.
Correct. Nobody can edit film, period.
Yeah.
It's all digital. You cannot edit it at all.
Yeah.
That's why they make it that way. So there's no cheating.
Yep. Now, we can turn them off.
Yep. Ours don't have to be on all the time.
Right.
When we first got ours, and I think when we first actually got our, was it Axon or whatever,
Yeah.
the body cam, I think it was around 2015, 14, 15.
Department-wide.
Right. And we could, when you got a call, right? So when you got dispatched to a call, when you were, it wasn't that yet.
Oh, yeah.
It was when you were around the corner from arriving on the call, you tap the button twice, and that's how you turn the camera on. So at first, it was just when you were around the corner from the call. Then it got to, and we were allowed to turn our camera off when we were talking to an officer about what we wanted to do. Like say it was a bad domestic, and we would say to the camera, we're turning the camera off so we can talk to each other about the crimes and what we're going to do, because the people don't need to hear that. We would turn it off. Gonzo and I would talk about
But you
what
had
we
to
want
make
do.
that statement, though.
You have to make that statement. Gonzo and I would talk for a minute or two. Then we would turn it back on and say, okay, we made our decision. And then we'd go and arrest somebody or do whatever we need to do. So we could turn them on and off. And then it was probably about a year or two after that, or maybe, no, actually it was more like 2019. They started, with Metro, and I, we all love Metro, but they started getting a little crazy. Now you need to turn it on as soon as you got dispatched to a call.
Yeah.
Right. Now you had to turn it on.
Because they wanted to hear you make a pre-plan of what you were going to do for the next call. Right?
Which is stupid. Calls dictate themselves. There's so many variables, so many things that can happen. You can have a small plan when you're going into something, but unless you're going to hit a house like SWAT or do something big, take down a big bad guy, when you're just going to a basic call for service, you don't need all that.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you have yet.
Yeah.
So they wanted you to leave it on the entire time. So now, let's say I worked ocean area here in Vegas, right? Southern Highlands, the Mountain's Edge, all that. Imagine, I got a 20-minute drive. And now, we'll say my wife calls me and I put it on speaker and I'm talking to her while I'm driving. That's all on body cam.
Yeah.
So to me, that's very invasive.
Wasted battery, too.
Yeah, it wastes the battery. It's too much. It was an overkill. So then they got to the point to where I'm not even sure what it is now. I think they can turn it off when they converse or not, but
But now it activates when you fire up your taser too now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you turn on your taser, it activates. It seems like they just want to record everything cops do. I get it. I don't agree with it. I think it should go back to the old ways where when you get to the call, turn it on.
Yeah.
Because the camera runs, most people don't know this, the camera runs 24/7. The camera never actually shuts off.
Right.
When we turn it on, it starts filming. And that's why in the videos you see it's 30 seconds before the audio kicks in.
Buffers.
Yeah, it's a buffer. So the camera is always on. So if something happened to the cop really bad, they could go back and actually see what happened. It doesn't have to be activated.
Well, it's a 1 minute cycle is what it is.
Okay.
So it cycles for 1 minute. So as soon as you turn your camera on, it's gonna record 1 minute in the past.
Yeah, there you go. So if something happened, like I said, before I was rudely interrupted, sorry. Yeah, it's there. I liked mine. At first, it was a little.
Oh, Vicky?
Yeah, Vicky. I called my camera Vicky from iRobot. The head computer was Vicky. And you know how Gonzo said they wanted a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would talk to my camera like it was my partner. And
yeah.
I had some great conversations, good jokes, good laughs. And my sergeant said, Bryon, if they ever watched your body camera footage, he's like, they probably legal 2000.
Yeah, then...
send
you up the hill.
You're crazy. But I'm just doing what they wanted. They said they wanted us to talk and do all this stuff and set up everything. So I did. So I talked to Vicky, my camera, like it was my partner.
Overall, cameras are a good thing.
Camera's a great thing. I got accused of calling. There was three women, the N-word, 3 different calls, completely separate instances. My sergeant shows up. I never say that. I don't say the word. So my sergeant knows that. He looked at me like, no, I didn't say it. Let's watch the video. And we watch the video, solves it right there. He says, no, he didn't say it. Have a good day. And that way it saves you from having to go to IAB and getting investigated and all that. So the cameras really are good because eventually it got to the point where it was like, we always know everything you do is on film. It does keep you acting proper.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that because, that way if cops are doing some shady things,
on camera.
It's on camera. So it keeps you proper.
Now,
and it keeps you more honest, and it also lets you know that like you're always on your best. Like I know I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. Whatever this person does, that's on them. But everything's always being recorded. And we always had a ton of people that would say, I want this recorded, and I would tell them, dude, I'm recording right now on video. Yeah. Most people forget that we have cameras on our body somewhere and we're recording everything. A lot of people forget that.
Chest, lapel, or brim.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I wore mine right here because it had the best view.
Now, this is, God damn, I lost the train of thought here. Go ahead, keep talking.
Wes, that was a great question, though. I think body cameras are great, personally. I think they're great. Because we always do our job. If the bad people and the suspects...
Oh, I got it. Let me get it before I forget.
Okay, yeah, let you do it.
Police officers think that the upper executive staff fish on officers' body cameras to catch them in trouble.
Correct.
Now, do they do that?
Yes.
Yeah. So be careful what you do, boys.
Yeah, be careful what you do. They say they don't fish. I'm going to call bullshit. Because I've had buddies in trouble for stuff they said on camera, and they're not even on a call. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
So to the administration and the higher ups, when you guys are fishing and the guy says something and he's not even on a call and you just don't like what he said, I mean, we're all human beings.
Or don't even like the officer.
Or you don't like the officer and you're just hunting for him. There are sergeants and lieutenants that fish. You know who you are, because I know some of them. Yeah, don't do that. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's not fair either. So, Wes, that happens too. And some officers get in trouble and they shouldn't. So, I guess you could say it's not a double-edged sword, but...
Kind of is, though. But if you do the right things, you'll be fine.
Yeah, always do the right thing. Do your job. Do it quick. If you mess up, it's okay. Yeah. We all mess up. I've messed up. He's messed up. We all messed up. It's okay.
My angles are always up, though.
Yours, because you're small.
All right. Thank you, Wes.
So, thank you, Wes. Keep the questions coming. If you'd like to send in a question, send it to ask@LVCopsTV. Send in your video, audio. We'll answer you here. Right back on video, just like we did to Wes. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. We're also on Twitter and Telegram. If you're interested in that, you can hit us up on those. Yeah, you can hit us up on those. Thanks for watching.
Those for still serving, have a safe tour of duty.
And make a difference in someone's life. Stay classy, Las Vegas.
Always.
1 Sam 5 and 1 Sam 6, copy of 425 call.
Copy. 1 Sam 5 en route.
1 Sam 6, copy, en route.